gets underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for space. It's Udo. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
And it's not as easy as you think on these 3rd and shorts when you know they're running the football to get a stop. And the running back falls forward, but a great job by the defense. Getting the tackle back, not letting him get the first down, keeping him short, and now forcing the offense into decision time. Do they want to go for it early, make a statement, create some momentum? Big stop by this defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to...
There he goes! And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. See if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. Here comes the two-point try. He wants to throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the move, it's Barber. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the draw. Oh, he's got some space. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. Knocked down at the 22, that's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic on the scramble. As they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down. He gets down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A 69-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Setting up the screen. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Texas! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
Texas.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got the quick pass. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll open the second half on the ground. Fights off a defender. Looking for room at the 40. Racing down the left side. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Tigers want to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
That's caught. It's Udoh.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes a connection. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Auburn going to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Udoh. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And defenses are way less concerned with yards nowadays. It's being great in the red zone, and boy, did they come up big. They create the turnover, return the INT all the way down the field, and set their offense up now with the red zone opportunity.
Here comes the Texas offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He can't corral the pass. The ball's on the ground.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Texas. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Now the play fake. And that one's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Udoh. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return with that small change. They take over at the 43. Drive will come from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Udoh. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Udoh. Finds a little space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Udoh. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And this defense has brought their A-game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Ballman, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what...
There he goes! They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan.